Good evening, you guys. I came on early because I got home early. I'm gonna wait and start letting you guys get the notifications. I came on early because I need to. Hey Diane, we're not gonna be on all night tonight, like an hour. And then I'm gonna get off. I gotta be up early in the morning and I gotta do some things tonight. I got some clothes that's gotta be washed. Y'all know I have to wash all the clothes every day. Um I see Diane. I see the black Barbie. Hold on, let me share this on Facebook because they have been looking for me. Hold on, I'm gonna share it on Facebook. Hold on, y'all. I'm posting it on Facebook. Okay, let's see. I see Diane, the Black Barbie, Tyranny, Leo. So much to say with Chastity. Who else? Little Miss Muffin. We're gonna wait and start letting other people get the notifications. Yeah, we're just gonna be on like for an hour tonight, right? Because like I said, I gotta get up early. Miss Kawana. Now I was supposed to do this last night, but when I finished doing what I was doing, I was so tired. Y'all know I've been working a lot, so I've been tired. You get old. But I've been taking my Geritol. Okay, Geritol is the best vitamin, and I guess it's just got to get into my system or some child. But I take other vitamins too. Like I take my vitamin E's, vitamin D's, and all of that. I buy each supplement by itself also. Hey, new to you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about Fani, and then we're gonna talk about Moneybag Yo and Yo Gotti. Are they at odds? I'm gonna tell y'all something that I had heard that somebody told me. We're not gonna be on long tonight though. Um they're not sending my notifications out because it's taking too long for people to get on. Hey Jerome. Hey Shan. It's so weird. It's funny now, like when I start typing in my name in the search engine, I start seeing other vloggers. It's weird. That's really weird. It's funny how other vloggers hire people to mess with your channel. They so sick. It's some sick people on this YouTube. But I won't even leave because I'm gonna continue to be a thorn in their side. But then I'm the one that's feeding them. I'm helping them to eat. If I leave, but I guess they'll continue to be able to put the cap out without people questioning them. You know, But y'all, I ain't gonna even get into that tonight. I'll say this: the number one issue in our community, and unlike so many others, I don't depend on YouTube, but the number one um, reasons that our community is left behind, it's got more to do with us, and that crabs in a barrel mentality. That's it. That's all. That crabs in a barrel mentality. Um, and people consistently, what's the word that I'm looking for? They consistently creating bad karma for themselves. They create that bad karma for themselves, and it consistently hit them in the face. I promise to God. Because anytime you got time to sit up on YouTube or hire people to mess with other people's channels, that means you ain't really got a lot going for yourself. You pathetic, and you ain't got a lot going for yourself. Period. I don't bother with other people's channels. I don't even want to hire nobody to look at nobody else, to mess with nobody else's channel. I don't. Number one, I'm sane. I'm a sane person. Number two, I got other shit going on. A lot of them probably need to get something else going on. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about, is this the beginning of the end for Fani Willis' political career? And I wanted to talk about, is Yo Gotti and Moneybag Yo at odds? Okay. Fani Willis. Fani Willis, I was very proud of Fani Willis. Y'all know she's the DA in Fulton County. And I'm not going to dump on a black woman, right? I'm not going to. I know Fani because of how it seems that she was cleaning up. It appears that she was cleaning up, helping to clean up, because it takes an effort from everyone helping to clean up Fulton County, because it was getting out of hand. Some stuff I wish that they would do also around Shelby County. Now, I live on the outskirts of Memphis, right? But I would love to have stayed in Memphis. But unfortunately, Memphis has a district attorney that believes in letting the criminals go free, right? I think it's because he's in bed with some people that is able to get grants or something. Everybody takes advantage of the mishaps of the black community, and it's very unfortunate that we look at each other, that we help them to do it, right? Because we stay at each other's necks so bad. Like, it's so sad that everybody else is able to benefit from the division of our community and the stupidity. Let's just be for real about it. And the stupidity, ignorance. And with Fani is still an African American woman that I'm very proud of. And hey, everybody was falling in love with Fani quickly, right? Everybody was falling in love with her and what she was doing and all of that. Now, they're saying that she was having a relationship with the man, and I've been able to, when I've had the opportunity, I've had downtime, I've been able to kind of peek in on the trial and all of that. And um you know I think they was wanting to make it look like one thing has nothing to do with another, but I think they set Fani they set Fani up, and she kind of took the bait. I hate that. But I think they was kind of trying to make her look like she was a home wrecker and all of that. um you know what's so sad is they wanted to make her appear, because they understand how we are as black women, right? We have issues with women that seems as if they are home wreckers or whatever, that emotionalism. What's so funny to me, there are a lot of women who judge other women, and of course, with us being women, and going through some things. That's one of our triggers as women, you know. Another woman interfering, especially in a marriage, or rather, regardless to whether it's true or not, right? That's one of the triggers. And even for women who had not been married, right? And so they become very judgmental, even though they probably just got up out of somebody else's husband's damn bed, okay? They'll become very harsh as it relates to Fani. I think what she did was she admitted, you know, that she admitted to some stuff. Now, let me just say this. Y'all know I do private investigative work. It's funny when Fani started to she started to prosecute Trump. I knew that this would happen. Trump has unlimited resources. He has connections with in private investigators that are ex-CIA agents, that are ex-FBI agents, that have unlimited access and able to do a whole lot of shit that's really illegal, right? And so I knew that all of this stuff would be dug up. He's able to pay people to tell stuff, people like right close right around her. And I think Fani handled herself really good, but I think they understood, in order to get Black women emotional, they had to make her look like a home wrecker, right? And so is this the beginning of the end for her career? I think she you know, they probably told her, because you know, politicians are very conniving. They pushed her out to do some things because they knew with her popularity growing that anything that she ran for, especially in Georgia, because Georgia is a red state. It is still a red state, right? But Fani was, because she was cleaning up, it appears, the crime, she was actually able to win over a lot of the people that vote Republican too, right? And they understood that with all women, when you look like a home wrecker, because more women supported her, that would take away a lot of her popularity, even if they made her look like a home wrecker. And so I know the man said that, you know, he was going through a divorce. Well, technically, he's still married. Okay. That's why, because I do work for divorce attorneys and stuff all the time. That's why I'm tired as hell now. Divorce attorneys will tell their clients, even though, you know, you're going through a divorce, do not, if you got a girlfriend, do not see her. More women win, because when men have girlfriends, and more often they do, they are not able to stay away from them, and we be sitting out watching and waiting. Okay. When he goes to her house at night, we snap him up. And when he goes to court, he has to roll over and the wife gets everything. That's normally how it works, right? And so I knew with Trump having unlimited resources, I don't know, I just felt it, because I understand the political games that people play. Politics is very dirty. That's why whenever my team has been asked to take a case of any politician, or you know, I wouldn't do it. That's a real dirty game. I don't do no investigative work on no damn politicians. Kiss my butt. But my dad was an elected official, and so he ran for his position, and they tried to take him out of his position. He ran and won more time than anybody in his position. So y'all know that they was cutting at his neck often. They was cutting at him often, but he kept his composure. Like, they play real dirty. And I have to say, my dad played dirty too. Okay. He had a team that would play dirty back. So they were very good strategists. So I you know, with Fani being a politician, she should have known when she went after Trump that she was being set up, because I'm sure people who have in mind that they want to run for a certain position, see, the rumor has been that Fani is going to move up, right? That has been the rumor, that she's going to move up, And, when she leaves the district attorney's office, she's probably going to run for Congress or something like that. More lawyers do that. So there are other ambitious lawyers, especially maybe like that female white that they sent after her viciously, that was at cross-examining her and all of that. Hey, some of them know that they probably wouldn't be able to beat her, right? Because of her popularity. So a way to try and take a person down is to put out lies about them or try and dig up some truth, but manipulate the truth, and twist it to try and mess up their character, lie on their character, defame their character, try and twist the truth, mess, yeah, mess up her reputation. And so I really hate that Fani allowed them to trick her into going after Trump, because that's exactly what they did. They tricked her into doing it, because we know damn well Georgia is a red state. Just like Tennessee is a red state, although Memphis is majority Democrat, Tennessee is a red state. Mississippi is a red state. When you start going all down through the South, hell, I believe Florida is a red state. Louisiana, Alabama, see, states like that. I don't know if they've turned blue. I believe all those states are Republican states. And I'm not saying that, they should have let Trump be afraid of Trump or anything. I'm just saying you have to be smart. You definitely have to be smart when you got these people in your ear telling you, yeah, go after him. They're encouraging her to do it, knowing all the time that they were setting her up. And it looks like, even though I don't like what they're doing to Fani, it looks like they are succeeding in whatever their agenda was, right? And so I don't have a doubt that the man was going through a divorce, but technically he was still married. And whatever, if he and his wife are in divorce court, this is gonna help her a whole lot, because they could have been separated for 20 years. It makes no difference. Legally, they were still married, right? And she's gonna be able to hit him over across the head, because it looks like he was having an affair, an extramarital affair, even though she might have a secret boyfriend that he don't know anything about, because they've been together, they've been married for 20 years, separated for 20 years, right? That's just how it works. But it's just the beginning of the end for her. I think it's going to it's going to stagnate. There's going to be a stagnation on her career for quite a while, because of how they're trying to make her look as an African American woman. I don't like what they're doing to her. I don't, but they know the tricks to play, because Black women are very emotional. A lot of those damn conservatives that she may have been winning over, because she was cracking down on crime, that hell, they already probably didn't like her, but they would tolerate her. A lot of people might turn on her, right? And I think this is just the time for the especially the Black people in around the Georgia area, and think about what she's doing with what's his name, the rapper, hell, I can't think of his name, the one that wear the pink dresses all the time, that's locked up. A lot of these celebrities around that area, they like him. So they might feel like what she's doing to him, they don't like what she's doing to him. So she may not be able to get the celebrities, Young Thug. She may not be able to get the celebrities to support her, and those that was going to support her, like the conservatives, because of what she was doing or whatever, because she's very smart and intelligent. They'll probably end up turning their backs, because what they do is they make us turn against good people based on lies and twisting stuff, right? I never could understand how people judge folks when they be doing worse, right? She had slept to deal with a married man. Bitch, you slept with 3. Okay, you sleeping with 1 now. You just think don't nobody know it. People have a lot to say until they realize that you know what they doing, right? And so yeah, I think they set Fani up. I really do. I think they set her up, and it's so sad because I think Fani would have been good. But sometimes we can be so ambitious, and there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. I think that we should be ambitious, but sometimes we can be so ambitious. We're so goal orientated and we're so focused on what we want. We don't take the time to look around. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm glad that I'm borderline paranoid. I watches everything. I pay attention to everything. Even when folks think I don't know, I be knowing. Right. Passing judgment and sit right. They passing judgment on Fani, and they don't win and they don't win and kill somebody, you know, right? They're doing evil things to somebody right now. It's funny to me how some people think that their sin, right, is their sin is better than somebody else's. Well, I hate to hear somebody say, well, all I had did was such and such. I think working for the police department, it didn't traumatize me. It just caused me to look at things differently, right? So people might think that I'm weird. And it used to bother me, like when people came in on, especially when I was this transcriptionist, when I first started working there, when I was pregnant, and dudes would come in and they would start giving their statements and stuff. And when they would see how much the police had, they would start pointing the finger. And it used to piss me off so bad when they would gang RAPE women. And I remember this one time I was working there was this nurse that was living in downtown Memphis. And these African American boys, it was about 6 of them. She was living in a gated community, and she had gotten off work at the Med, I believe. She was a new nurse, and she was going into the gate, and they caught her going into the gate. And so what they did was they caught her, and they all took turns RAPING her. And after they did that to her, they admitted to doing it. They ran her over with her car. They they robbed her, her, and then kept running her over with her car until she was dead, right? And so they started pointing the finger at each other. And I started noticing, with all the years that I worked at the police department, when they would start pointing fingers, it was always, all I did was rape her. That's all I did to her. They had killed her. I didn't want to kill her. I remember one time they RAPE a girl and then put in the trunk and set her on fire. I ain't want to do that to her. All I did was rape her. I don't have no patience for violators. That's why I don't have no patience for violators. I file all kinds of paperwork on them, wish they would die. And I'm talking about violations of any kind. I don't have any patience for no violator of no kind. Whether it's a hacker or a sexual assault, nothing. Right? Because people feel like their violations are better than somebody else's. All I did was such and such, and that just makes me mad. Okay? But I said that to say this about Fani. Fani was seeing the man. I don't know if she broke up the marriage. I don't know the story behind that. So for me, I can't say that because I don't know. I don't know anything about that. For as far as I'm concerned, they probably might have been already separated. Legally, it's not. He's a lawyer, so he knows. Fani is too. That when there is a divorce going on, that you're legally married, you're not supposed to be seeing other people, not unless you want the person that you're divorcing to be able to clear out your bank account and own it all, because the judge will flat foot give it all to her or him. Okay? To her or him. So I hope that Fani is able to recoup from this. I would like to see her go far. Who she sleeps with ain't got nothing to do with me, because they said she was having a relationship with one of the DJs, allegedly, that was a part of YFN or whatever the name of the gang is. that Young Thug is a part of. I don't watch. I just don't monitor other people's vaginas. Okay, I don't monitor other people's vaginas, not unless I'm being paid. I get paid to do stuff like that. I monitor who they with then YSL, yeah. But as far as being being mad at Fani, and I don't know the full story. I don't think we should let the media do that. I don't think that we should, because we don't know the full story behind that. Um, of course he is married, legally married, but I don't know the full story behind it. But even still, it's not for me to judge Fani, because I don't want him. I don't want him. So it does not make me mad. I hate that all of this happened. I wish that they had been, what's the word that I'm looking for? I wish they had not been so tacky. Maybe he should have waited until, maybe he should have waited until they were fully divorced. He's a lawyer. He knows that. Right. But maybe they didn't think they would backfire. It would backfire on him. I can't believe Fani would get caught slipping like that. She should have known when she went out to somebody like Trump, they was gonna dig up everything on her. They was gonna dig up everything. And as my dad used to always say, I remember one of my dad's last elections. It was a knockout, drawn out. I guess that's why my dad was sick too. He internalized a lot. I mean, it was a knockout, drag out. I didn't know my dad could get down like dirty like that, him and his team. But they threw dirt on him first. And I was in pandemonium. Dad, what we gonna do? They saying this about you. And he said, "That's all right. We doing something. We doing something. Oh, y'all, they played. Oh, y'all, they did it so dirty. They did it so dirty. But they was throwing the dirt back at him. Child, I can't even talk about it, but they was throwing dirt on my dad first. So he was damn right. Everything he did, he should have had been did, because them bitches was trying to throw dirt on him. Okay? And he whooped their ass cat raggedy. He hired a team and he whooped their asses cat raggedy. The man had wanted to quit his own damn job. They whooped his ass so raggedy. They dug up so much stuff on him. Switch B says, I don't care what that woman do with her box. All I'm saying, she should have made sure her yard was clean going after Trump. He ain't young. I agree. Switch B 100%. I couldn't believe that Fani did that. She's a lawyer and she's in politics. She know how they do it. You going after somebody as powerful as Trump that seems like he's more than likely got unlimited funds like the government. He's been the president, so he's got connections with people that could tap into her damn TV. If these damn jackleg ass hackers can do it, they can. They can do all kinds of stuff. They could shoot. He was the president of the United States. He got connections with the people that know how to watch a house from satellite to see who coming in and up out of there. Shoot. They know how often they was traveling. It ain't no coincidence. I mean, the people that was around her, they're saying, well, that those the type of games that they play. Her friends and them, they know whenever they went out of town, they know all of the dates that they went out of town, where they was at, where her children was at. Hell, he might have had them to pull some of those satellites. That was the damn president. He got connections with those people. So I cannot believe that Fani got caught slipping like that. If they didn't want her to go after Trump. They wanted to set her up. And look at what is happening, right? They wanted to set her up to stall her career. And like I said, I can't believe Fani got caught slipping, because I'm sure the people that had her doing it don't look like her. And they were smiling at her, saying, yeah, we're going to do it like this, and that, knowing all the time we get ready to go ahead and end her because she has the popularity to go far. So you have to be very meticulous, when people are pushing you into doing stuff. And people will try to push you into doing stuff. You have to be very careful about stuff like that. So I hope this is not the beginning of the end. Hopefully she can survive this, but Trump may win the next election. So, I mean, she might have some issues because I don't know. Like, okay, so he lost the last election. So when he runs again, he might be able to do 2 consecutive terms. Right? He may be able to do 2 consecutive terms. So that's 8 years. So, he's very vindictive now. Trump is very vindictive. So, he probably is going to give her problems. For real, for real. He already is giving her problems. Then she arrested the man that invented the RICO. She was messing with 2 men. Who was sending her out to mess with these people? I know Fani had to know that they were not going to let her get away with it. It's just some things. You can have a good heart. I promise you. I promise to God you can have a good heart. But it's some things, it's people that's got more power than her. See, I had to learn that too. When people would try to get me because I'm pretty outspoken to do stuff, I had to learn to step back. I would go, wait a minute, they got more power than me. Wait a minute, you got more power than me. Let the people that's got more power than you go and do it. They ain't gonna do that. They'll be pushing you. And that's what your mind should tell you. Why the hell they come to me? They got more power than me. Because they have an agenda. They're trying to set you up. More times than not often, rather. Trump gonna be out here looking for revenge in his Drake shit. He taking those. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These white people sending her out, and they're the very ones they sent her out and they set her up. That's exactly what happened. They sent her out and they set her up. That's exactly what happened, y'all. That's exactly what happened. And she's so ambitious. She took it. She went for it. And now she see. I wonder, do she see? Because see, you could be smart and not be wise. I wonder if she's wise enough to understand. She's intelligent. She's highly intelligent. But is she wise? Is she wise enough to understand that they set her up? Is she? Because if she think that it was her friends and shit that turned on her, and she probably did have some people to take some payments to turn on her, but they know every date that she went out of town, they know every time he came to her house, there's something more powerful. And you'll be a damn fool to think that it's not. The skies had to have been looking at them, and the skies can watch you. Because we see now they got cameras in the sky. And you think somebody that was the ex-president of the United States and as powerful as Trump with all the money he got can't get access to somebody that can look at the skies, watch you from the sky? It's funny. I be when they show like the sky cams and stuff, and sometimes when they show the sky cam, well, of course the sky cam on the internet is definitely different from the sky cameras that they have access to, right? Because I get to thinking about, why is crime so out of control when the sky cams that they have is so brilliant? It's so highly sophisticated. They can zoom in on somebody knocking on your door. They can do that. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And the technology is even more out of this world. Now, when I was working for the PD, I tell y'all about this. I was blown away. 100% blown away when I saw that they have equipment that they can sit at the end of your street and point at your house and see through your house. it blew me away. A damn brick house. You know, my mind, especially then, back then, I didn't, you know, we don't think that it's possible that you could point something at a damn brick house and see the people moving around in it, see what position that they're in, see the people through the house. You would never even think that that was possible. It blew my mind, right? So, you know, they're consistently updating technology and stuff every single day. So can you imagine how high tech it is now? The FBI always used that. They had her under surveillance. That's what they did. That's right, new to you. What was her discernment? Yeah, and we know, Shan, that Trump is very vindictive. Very, very vindictive. I told y'all I had not last year, but the year before last, the Republican Party in Memphis had hired me to do video work for them, right? So I would go into their meetings and stuff with all of the candidates, and they would be having meetings. They were very organized, y'all. They were very organized. They would decide who was gonna run, and of course, if that whoever they decided was viable, that was likable, had the qualities to run and get the position to help their community, um hey, that's what they decided. We're gonna put our money, because they already have money. We're gonna go and get donations and put all of the money behind this particular person, and nobody else is going to run for this position. If they do, we are going to blackball them, right? Especially if they got businesses in the community. See, that's how they win. You have 10, 12 black folks in a damn race because half of them have taken money, $2 to get in the race to divide the votes up. The rest of them just a bunch of damn fools knowing that they can't win, ain't got no name or character or nothing. But that's the problem in our community. You have all of these people getting into a race in the Democratic situation, knowing damn well you dividing up the votes, and right, and somebody else ends up winning that should not even be in the office, right? But they had hired me to do video work, and I would be in their meetings and stuff where they would meet up at, and you know, doing videography work for them. And I remember, and I see him on the Zeke Kelly's case. I forget his name, but he was running for judge, and I hate that he didn't win because I actually liked him. But he's over at the DA's office. I cannot think of his name, but he's the top prosecutor on the Ezekiel Kelly's case. And so he was talking about that he was standing out in his yard doing some yard work. So I was standing out in my yard doing some yard work. He was just kind of joking around. He said, and then I see this guy shoot from around the back of my house. He said, and it didn't dawn on me. I'm holding a water hose. And he says, and then like 30 seconds later, I see two police officers zoom from around the back of my house. He says, and it dawns on me, oh, these police officers are chasing this man. He says, so then I throw my water hose down and I start chasing behind the police officers, trying to help them catch the man. He said, so they finally caught the guy. He said, and so I got curious. He said, so I called on over there to the FBI, over there to the FBI building over there to see if they could pull that sky cam. He says, and they pulled that sky cam, and they sent it over there to us. Oh my God, we had a ball over in the DA's office. I looked like such a damn fool. I mean, they was just laughing so hard. I said, ain't this some shit? He done called over there to the feds, and they able to pull the sky cam of him and some damn police officers chasing a man that had them got away. And he laughing about it. And they're able to see clearly what happened from the damn sky. And they got all this crime in Shelby County, and they hollering about they don't know what's going on. Y'all, what's wrong with these folks? So that's why y'all always hear me say that I feel like that it is conducive to certain people for crime to be out of control, especially when they have sophisticated situations like this. Because let me tell you something. I think about that situation with Big Jook, and I don't mean no harm. And I know I didn't got off my subject, but I'm gonna get back on my subject. I don't mean no harm. And rest in peace to Big Jook. And I don't like to speak on people when when they've been killed and stuff. But I'll just say this as it relates to anybody. I think when there's an investigation going on, and I'm not talking about Big Jook, I'm just saying in general, and they feel that the family knows what happened and don't give information or refuse to give information, sometimes the case just goes cold, because hey, police officers and investigators can't be everywhere. But here's the thing that's so weird. I got to thinking. I said, dog, one of my friends I was talking to said, when he asked me about, if I had vlogged on it, and I told him, yeah, I vlogged on it. And he asked me, he said, what are people saying? Are they talking about us? I said, of course. He said, they say anything about the mayor? I said, yeah. And he laughed about it. He said, they say anything about us? I said, of course. They always blame the police. He said, so they blamed us because he said, oh, okay, so they blame us because somebody came in from out of town and took Big Jook out. I got to thinking about, I was like, dog, they act like they can't find that. But of course, he ain't gonna tell me that car anywhere. And I always wondered, how the hell he know they came in from out of town? And I got to thinking about how sophisticated the sky cams are. But my thing is, why haven't they gone and located that damn vehicle? If they have, ain't nobody told me, because they might have it. Because all they got to do is follow it. That's why I say, like, it's so many games. They play so many games, but you have to be very meticulous. Look at how when that girl in Alabama lied like somebody kidnapped her, they went and pulled every damn camera that there was and saw that she was lying, and how clear at night the cameras was. Cecilia says, Switch B, you got that right. Trump owes that lady 83 million right now, and he's trying to file a motion, and that lady wants her 83 million. But I said all that to say this. I hate that Fani was not paying attention. I think Fani got to thinking that that some people really liked her, that they really cared about her, that a lot of those people that she was paying homage to, when she did that YSL, when they did their RICO, and she had all them people standing up there with her, and I'm sure they was with her, and some of those people couldn't, didn't have the power to set her up, but I believe that it was quite a few people that was patting her on the back that really sent her out to set herself up, because they knew that once she leaves the DA's office, she's going to be able to run for a higher position. And because of the work that she was doing at the DA's office, and she had a lot of popularity in and out of Fulton County, right? She was going to win. And so they I hate she took the bait. I do. I hate she took the bait. Hey, DJ Rob's blog. Miss T, it was a black lady on the news asked where was the people watching the sky cam when they beat Tyree. It was on news. She said they should have called it in and they should be held accountable too. I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't know if they have people that sit and monitor the sky cams 24/7, but I know they're going 24/7. Isn't that something that's scary? How do you have, where is the sky cam coming from? Space? And the FBI is able to pull it. You can pull it. I mean, how the hell he know it must cover, the cameras must cover everywhere? Because how the hell that man know he could call over there and have them to pull that and they sent it to him? It's really weird. But I agree. Because what they did to Tyree Nichols was absolutely heinous. They got to GoFundMe to help Trump pay his debt off. I tell you. You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Please hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe, okay? I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all your notifications. Hit all for all of your notifications, okay? Hit all for all of your notifications. I know I said I was going to only be on here for an hour, but I talked about Fani for 45 minutes, and I still got another topic to talk about. But yeah, I will say this in about Fani, this last thing. A lot of people are mad at her about YSL. I'm not. I don't mean no harm, but I'm not mad at Fani about YSL. I do believe that Thugger and them were doing heinous things. Um, you know, I believe that. And I don't believe that people like that should be out when they're doing what they claim that Young Thug and them was out there doing. You know, a lot of people talk about how talented Young Thug is. I think we have to start looking past the talent. It's Young Thug. You know, what's he doing those things that they said that he was doing? Right. I don't even think we should support people that do heinous things like that if that's true. Right. Hell, terrorizing Atlanta. I never listened to Young Thug, okay? And the reason I never listened to Young Thug is because I know, God damn it, whoever this is gonna go crazy. Hold on, y'all. I better answer when they call it from phone to phone. When they start doing that, it gets me bothered. It might be one of my kids. Hold on. Huh? Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, that was my mother. But yeah, as far as Young Thug, I never listened to him because I don't listen to men that wear dresses. Okay. I felt like they had Young Thug pushing an agenda, um, and all that. And hey, that's his business, but I just felt like he was pushing an agenda. I don't know how he sounds as a rapper because I never listened to him because I couldn't get past the dresses that he had on. Okay. But anyways, you guys, hey, I hope that this stuff is panned out with Fani. I hope it does not end her career because I think Fani is an African American woman that has a lot to offer as far as helping the Black community, and so we can't allow people to make us turn against good leaders. And I think that is what happens when they see a person that's strong and viable. They immediately start using the emotions of us to shoot ourselves in the foot to start taking down Black leaders. I don't give a damn who Fani sleeps with, but with her and her boyfriend both being lawyers, I know damn well he had to have known. Even I don't care how long he and his wife had been separated and they finally had started the divorce proceedings, he should have known, because he a lawyer, that it would not have been conducive to his financial situation livelihood or nothing else to be seeing anybody while they were still going through that divorce. Alabama Hitter says it's over for politics. They're making sure that they take her down, but the black people can make sure that that don't happen in Fulton County. They can make sure that it don't happen. Yeah, they can make sure that it does not happen. Okay. But I wanted to move on because I almost talked an hour about Funny, and then we'll go back and do a recap on Funny. I want us to talk about Moneybag Yo and Yo Gotti at odds. Are they at odds, right? I was talking to somebody and they was telling me that they are at odds. Okay. Um, you know, with that Juke situation, we saw Moneybag posting that Juke, the text messages and stuff that Juke had sent him, right? And so I was talking to someone yesterday and they was telling me that that Big Juke had told Moneybag, verbally told Moneybag that something was probably going to happen to him, and he basically told Moneybag who it was. Now, I'm not insinuating that it was Yo Gotti because I don't believe that Yo Gotti had anything to do with what happened to his brother. Everybody else might feel differently about it, but I at this point I don't believe it. There are a lot of people that I feel suspicious for some reason, but for some reason I don't believe it because Yo Gotti knows that his brother was probably really the only person that had his back. He ain't gonna really be able to trust nobody else because I think a lot of people that was going to jail and doing time probably was because of the muscle of his brother, right? They feared his brother. They never liked him, a lot of them, right? But somebody was telling me that Moneybag and Gotti kind of had been at odds because Moneybag had been dealing with some people that Gotti does not care for, and so Gotti has issues with that. And I found it weird because the person also told me, even though Moneybag was cool with Juke and them, him and Juke wasn't tight. So I found it weird that he had the conversation with Moneybag, which I don't know. I guess everything is gonna play out, I guess. But they definitely told me that Moneybag and Gotti are at odds because Gotti feels, when he has issues with people, he and we've seen that because we heard Big Boogie say, "I'm whatever whoever Gotti is with." That's kind of how he run his camp. And hey, I guess he has his reasons for doing it. But hey, Moneybag is the bag over there. He's the talent. He's the one that makes the bag because we already know that Glorilla, even, and I don't talk about Glorilla because Glorilla is a young lady that is the same age as my daughters, and I know she come from the trenches. She came from nothing. Okay, and so I really want to see that young lady win, but I don't think Glorilla is doing the numbers. A lot of the stuff that Glorilla was doing, it is because I think Gotti and them was paying for it in hopes that it would blow her up, right? And she still might blow up. I hope that, but and also I think they did a lot of stuff because they wanted to own that song. They wanted to own that song F Nigga Free. If Glorilla had did that right, because that's a catchy phrase right there. She could have eaten off of that song forever, but I think Gotti owns it now, and that's what he was after. And I hate that she sold her future because that she could have eaten off of that forever. Just like Kaya ended up selling some other rights to that song, My Neck, My Back. And they say she does not get a lot of money off of that. She gets the very minimum off of My Neck, My Back, right? And you hear people singing that song, My Neck, My Back. I mean, she could have really just, but artists and stuff fall on hard times and stuff like that, right? What's up? Rest in peace, young dog. Little Miss Muffin said, Black Barbie said, I did. Then I didn't know. I believe that Gotti involved with Juke. Little Miss Muffin says, Dolph told you he makes them iron his panties, draws, and call him boss. Rest in peace, Young Doll says, Glow had to show herself to get the views back. Wow. Because she had posted something about a month ago, and I think it got like 50,000 views. I was like, dog, you would think with the types of awards and stuff, they said she had been winning that, and it had been a couple weeks, and it was only at 50, and it was uploaded on her page. I saw. Hey, Big Pressure. A few days ago, she exposed her breast. Lord, now they got her exposing her breast. Lord have mercy. I don't know, but just thinking about Moneybag has seemed very paranoid and unhappy. It could be because he also appears to be emotional, quiet and emotional. Um, but hey, that's what they're saying. I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely paranoid. Hey, all of this stuff is gonna play out. That's for sure. It's definitely gonna play out. Is she got any breasts to show? I think she went and got some implants. Is he next on the chopping block? Who Moneybag? I don't know. Moneybag paranoid about some. He need to change his name to Lenoid. That's somebody's name is already Lenoid, ain't it? He need to change his name to Lenoid. Cause I tell you that Negro is paranoid. But hey, I don't think Moneybag would have put those text messages out about Juke for nothing. Maybe he fears for his life. Um, Bag, why you so emotional? Or should I tell these people how it's no happiness come from behind getting women killed? Yeah, they know they was wrong for doing that. You have to reap what you sow. That was the lowest of the low. You don't ever you get mad, you go kill a woman and take her from her children. That's evil. And you definitely gonna pay. Because you can't be messing with women. God will chop you up. And that God get back ain't nothing nice. Big Pressure says Glorilla went and got some work done on her body. She about to turn all the way up now. I be wanting to see her do well. I hope she does well. I don't never say nothing bad about her because she's young enough to be my child. That girl came from nothing, and I do mean nothing. I know the area that she came from is you talking about impoverished. So I be wanting to see her to go do well, but I hope they treat her right. And I don't think she's caught up in no good contracts. I don't. Because if they was gonna do it right, they never would have got the rights to her song. They would let her keep that song. That's all they wanted, anyways, was that song. Because they know women gonna be around here hollering about F nigga free forever. Cypress says, I love messing with women. Denali says, Moneybag acts so shifty. I don't know. I be paying attention to Moneybag's eyes. He looks cold hearted. But if you kill a woman, you'll do anything. I doubt they treat her right. No, they're not gonna treat her right. They had an agenda when they signed her. They didn't treat her right to start with. Well, I think they've gotten the song from Hit Kid. I think they've gotten it from him. I don't even think he owns it. You notice that he's gotten very quiet. Mm-hmm. He says, if you kill it, right. You're right. If you kill a man too, you'll do anything. I agree. Cypress TV says, of course they did. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, Moneybag talking about paying for his ops. Kids, I feel like he going too far. Kids supposed to work out. What he talking about paying? He what? So now he talking about killing kids? Yeah, Moneybag, he on this stuff too bad now. As talented as he is, if he talking about if he talking about killing women and kids, he really ought not have no career. Yes, saw her young pics. You got to watch Bag Eyes. He don't give facial expressions because he got all that plastic in his face. Yeah, he'll do about anything. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. Bag is just as bad as the rest of them because now when CEO Jizzle got hit, I saw how they was giving Mob whatever his name, Mob Shad. We ain't seen them, give take pictures with Mob Shad and share those pictures and give him chains and stuff like that. I never could understand what that was about. Anyways, it always seemed really weird to me. One thing about Moneybag, he on the same thing that 30 and them on. He just be liking to try to hide it. I just know he made a post the other day saying the next nigga say something wrong, he gonna pay for their kid. I said, so Moneybag saying, so now he talking about he gonna pay to have somebody kids die? He gonna go put a hit on somebody's damn child. Okay. So I mean that's enough right there. He should be boycotted. So what he's doing is the people that support him, he feels like that money is for to put a bag on killing people's kids because he's emotionally unstable. A Cypress says bad could be just talking. Yeah, but he could say anything but talking about killing somebody's kids. Wow, that's too much. Bag better stay to making some hits. Now, what we need to do is not show him that we don't appreciate him talking about he gonna kill some kids. Anybody's damn kids just because he mad by not buying his music. Um, Rest in peace, Young Dog says, come on now, T. Now we talking. He ain't got a chain since. um Big Precious says, as Shan, yeah, Funny flushed her career down the drain. Ashley Merchant definitely gonna be in Trump cabinet. I bet she be in this cabinet. Crashing out with all them kids he got. Rest in peace, Young Dog says that's the worst part. I don't care how many millions you got. One of them dollars came from that community. So you put in the money back in the community through bounties. Right. So a lot of these guys that get money feel like now this is the opportunity to terrorize the damn community to help me get rich, and they already pouring in poverty. So I'm gonna go and kill their children. Already, he brought his plastic face ass out the goddamn community. Don't get me started talking about him because I get mad because I'm still not happy with what they say he did to stupid Duke's baby mama because he know damn well you don't mess with no women and kids. That's some sissified punk fied shit right there. And if he called himself a gangster, his gangster card should have been revoked and his career should have ended. I have to gather myself because I be getting upset. Y'all know I go from 0 to 10. Who y'all think Big 30 was slick dissing in his new joint? I have an idea, but I may be wrong. I haven't listened to Big 30 song. Who y'all think Big 30 was dissing? What he say in his new song? Hey, Miss T Cypress. Hey, Nakia. The back shot and stomach shot line. That's right. Pink panty cuckabug head Negroes. Y'all make sure y'all run the likes up. Let me see how many likes I got. I know damn well I got more than 22 likes. Y'all run the likes up. Y'all run them likes up. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Keep hitting the like button. I need 15, at least 15 more likes. At least. I need at least 15 more. Okay, I need 12 more likes. Keep hitting the like button. Shan, he can't pardon Thug. He can only do federal cases. I'm going to tell y'all to play bad getting finesse to sign some of Jizzle ops. That's with 30. Oh, wow. So he's getting finesse to sign some of Jizzle's ops. That's with 30. Wow. Mm-mm. Mm. Yeah, y'all keep running the likes up. Mm-mm-mm. Keep running the likes up, you guys. I still need like 9 more likes. Little Miss Muffin says, I heard Finesse went in King's Gates and signed someone, but him and 30 don't get along either. Do they? I don't think they were seeing eye to eye at one point. And Little Miss Muffin, the person he signed out of 30. So the person that Finesse signed is out of 30's camp. Mm. That's what I'm saying. Bag ain't going back and signing His guys, he having other niggas to do it. Why you think he's doing? Why you think he having other guys to sign him? He ain't got the money to do it. Hmm. They said King is has been in Big 30's videos. Oh Lord, King wants to be in the streets so bad. Cypress, who was that they say that be hanging out over there in North Memphis? Um, what's that rapper name with those big old eyes? Um, I cannot think of his name. Um, I can't think of his name right now. It looks like the little gremlin. Thug has a state of Georgia RICO with the gang enhancements. Got it so they all can be affiliated against pre like what's the purpose? He know them niggas hot right. So when they get on that dumb shit, it don't come back to him. He think he's smart. Oh, you sure right. And he knows that finesse don't seem to be that intelligent as it relates to stuff like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I bet you that's exactly why he doing that. Rest in peace, young Dolph. You absolutely right. Right. Finesse still on paper. They gonna easily get him soon. They post one gun, and that's what's crazy. That's what crazy. That's how bad gonna get took down. Promoting artists that post switches. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, the more I listen to some of those guys, the more I believe that they definitely um mob ties and their affiliates definitely has something to do with what happened to Honeycomb Brazy. I believe 100% they did. The feds watching all that. I don't care if they ain't come yet. They see it. I'm telling you, of course. They'll mess around and do finesse like they did Lil Boosie. Mm. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. They was calling him finesse told 2 times. They slow and mob ties cold. They said, okay, we ain't gonna kill you, Brazy. You lucky boy. The folks watching, but we is gonna send you some botched security. That's a cold, cold game for real. Then what they did was they tried to ruin his credibility. They made him get on there and say that finesse 2 times name was not in no paperwork, right? They made him do that to try to ruin his credibility, probably promising him that they was gonna do something for him. They didn't do it. He turned around and changed it right back, and so that makes him not seem credible. But they did that to him. I believe if Brazy was out a couple more months, he was gonna get his money, or they was gonna have to take him. Yeah, Brazy was blazing, and you could tell that he really was disassociating himself from them. But they say Brazy's supposed to get out in November. He said, "That's all right. Brazy gonna have a hell of a Christmas this year. That's why Memphis is gonna be the Rico of the free world. Not only are they doing crime, but all of it organized variety. Oh, for sure. The princes have a way of hushing you up down there, down here. Oh wow. They don't like paying people what they owe." That's why when you think these big time dudes with names real, they ain't. They put 250 on a contract. When you spend that now, they want your life. Because they be wanting the insurance policy. That's what they signed them for now, anyways, the insurance policy. I don't trust none of them. That's why I tell every artist, be like Doll, be your own boss. Now they can't kill you if you do your family. Get everything they ain't real. These labels are keeping their labels going by putting insurance policies on these black boys, big insurance policies, and having them killed, or getting them to beef so that they can die. That's exactly what it is that they are doing. That's what they doing. I know a artist signed to his homeboy thinking, okay, everything cool. I don't gotta read the contract. His homeboy put 2,500 on the contract. He ended up blowing, but they fell out. Jack and Kodak. Wow. So Honeycomb getting out November the 3rd. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to make me some coffee so I can stay on here with y'all 30 more minutes. Cause a sister is tired. Hold on. Mm. What you doing, Riley? What are you doing? Okay, y'all, I'm back. He signed to Youngster forever unless they battle it out in court. Who signed to Youngster forever? Birdman sharing the wealth in his old age. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. That's real baby gonna teach, though. Who signed to Youngster for the rest of their life? They ain't knowing the ins and outs. Hitter, they think they got game sweet. Oh, J90, yeah. And J90 is a hard rapper. Black Youngster wrong for that. So he's basically got the boy signed so he can't make no money. That's exactly what it is. He got him signed so that he can't make no money. Because all he got to do is release him. Y'all keep hitting the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on all of the notifications. And my YouTube was gone. Your buddy youngster put him on a life. Youngster wrong, and he know he wrong. I hear now the executives are having the artist make the company the power of attorney in case something happens to them, on top of the life insurance policies. That's a bunch of bull. It's absolutely a bunch of bull. They making sure they don't have no way of fighting, nor can their families fight. That's exactly what they're doing. They're making it where their families can't get nothing. Hmm. Did youngster ever get J90 that house he said he was building? Did he ever give it to him? Did he ever get the house? I'd be interested in knowing, did he ever give him the house? Is it in his name? He said his ish never ends. I see little ditties. Baby CEO was exposing them boys going hard at youngster. Soon Dolph got hams too. Talk big shit till B ain't give him no bad. Hold to him. He gone that quick. He done got plenty niggas killed. You got that right, Alabama hitter. It's already hitting him. They need to call him Lil Noy too. Mm. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking at something. Hold on, y'all. Oh, and so let me say the disclaimer. Everything in this video is allegedly, okay? Everything in this video is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Now, I was looking at something. Lemon Muffin says Kevin Felder was about to ask him, was he youngster? Because he was D-riding too. I tell you. She said she been missing a lot of stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm going to get off because I am tired. I'm tired. I got to get up early in the morning. Again, everything in this video was for entertainment purposes only. Everything is allegedly. I got to remember to start saying that in these videos, okay? But I enjoyed being on here with you guys tonight. I got on earlier today, and I had I had a nice time with you all. But I don't know why, but I'm so tired. I don't know what, my body is so tired. And that is because I've been grinding for real, for real. And so I want to get up early enough in the morning before I have to before I have to get out and work. I want to be up early enough because I'm determined to go get my windows tinted. They already got a light tint on them, but I want a darker tint on them. But I'm gonna have to order. The good thing about it is because I worked for the police department, I could still get police tags. So the thing about getting police tags is that they'll scratch your cars up. They'll scratch up your car when you have those tags on your car, but that'll stop the troopers from pulling me over for having dark windows, right? Like I said, they got a tint on them, a light tint. It's got a light tint on the windows. I need a darker tint on the windows. All right, you guys. I enjoyed you guys tonight. I love you guys. I appreciate you for getting on with me and hanging out with me tonight, as always. Okay. I will try to get up early enough also to do a video in the morning. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.